All right. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, January 13th. We're almost midway through the first month of 2022. How exciting is that? This is our Thursday night modifying your PBS class. And I told you guys in the beginning of the month, guys and gals, sorry, that this is going to be our getting back to the basics, getting back to focusing on the beginning, getting back to focusing on our PBSs and our training site and everything that we have here. Thursday night, I did a getting started call, which is basically for new people, where just like I do when I finish the flow, I walk everybody through step one of the training site. And then I walk them through logging into WordPress and working on their header and modifying the content on their posts and modifying some content on their wine page, and even editing a link on their wine page. And I explained the difference between posts and pages and how to, modify the content and how to even put a picture on the site. That's the basic walkthrough of step one in the training site. And then the basic walkthrough of, the basic functions of WordPress, of the dashboard and the page and the header and all that stuff to start personalizing to itself. And then Tuesday, on the Tuesday night team call, I played a video that Rory just created, which is kind of like a new roadmap from start to Google AdSense, which Dell just got out of the way today. Congratulations again, Dell. So he created this video, which kind of covers step one, step two, step three, step four, step 5, 6, and all the way to 7, because 7 is where we apply for Google AdSense, right? So I think that video, just seeing it all put together, I've got a lot of feedback from it everywhere from, oh my goodness, I've got to learn something new because there's these changes being made, all the way to the opposite side of that spectrum of, oh my goodness, I finally get it. I've been doing it wrong all this time. When in reality, there has been zero changes. There are no changes to the system. There's no changes to the site. There's no changes to anything except that Rory Rickard took the time to create a 50-minute video, make a roadmap to get everybody from step one, day one, step one, to step 7, where they apply for Google AdSense. And when he went through that site and he started breaking it down, because I can't tell you how many people have also come to me and said, wow, this is such a big project. I got like 50 pages in there to write. Not only do I tell them how there was 150 pages when we started and that they should be happy that it's only 50, but I told them there's really not 50 pages there. And that's what Rory broke down for everybody. But some of those pages are in different categories. You only do them once. So it's not as many pages as you even think. And that's why we need to get focused on this again, dive into it and go through it. So tonight, what I'm going to do is blend those two things together and show you how that video is no different from what's on that training site. How's everybody think about that? What do you think, Kate? Fantastic. All right. Oh, I said your name. I did. Michael Smith, what do you think? Great idea? Fantastic. All right, let me go ahead and screen share. And I'm going to go over here. Not going to need any sound because I'm not going to play the video tonight, but I do promise that at the end of the show, I'll post the link to that video so you guys can click on it from the chat and then go bookmark it and watch it for those of you that didn't get it on Tuesday. All right, so there's my PBS and there's our training site, right? So when on my call, I walk everybody through the training site, getting started. Here's our training site. First, go here, download Rory's book. As soon as they buy their PBS, if you don't have it in the homework email or you don't have it in one of the emails you sent them, make sure you walk somebody here and download Rory's book. While we're waiting 2 or 3 days to do the flow, they should be reading Rory's book, as much of that book as possible. Second, go here and get connected to Rory and get emails directly from him. Third, get connected to Rory on Facebook. And I tell my students, if you have Facebook and you're going to connect with Rory, connect with me too, so I can add you to the Wine Ambassador Facebook group. And then we go into step 1. Step 1, and here's some parts that maybe weren't perfectly clear in the video. The first thing we're going to do is watch the help guide. It's going to talk about WordPress. The second thing we're going to do is blogging for Cash with Rory, episode 9. And there's the password, Rory777, right? And then what do we do next? Right where Rory picks up in the video. We're going to work on our anchor pages. 1, 2, 3 anchors. Wine Ambassador, you have 2 pages. Bella Vita, you have 3 pages. There's a total of 5. Performance Given Network, you have 5 pages. There's a total of 10 pages. Step 1 is about doing those first 10 pages, right? And when you do the first, now I'm going to go over to my PBS. I'm going to do Wine Magic, which is an arts and entertainment. It's still there. I left it there. Cooking, food, and wine. There's fine wines delivered to your door. I have lots of extras, but you guys just have, starting out, fine wines delivered to your door. Those 2 pages are done. Come down to health and fitness. Knock out those 3 Bella Vita pages, right? Soon to be 4. But there's 3 Bella Vita pages in there. So we're going to get those out of the way. And once we get those out of the way, we're going to come do the Performance Given Network pages, which is still on step 1. Most of that's in art and entertainment. I'll stop jumping around on me. Television. Make money chatting. There's a chat program. Send and receive money with the tipping circle. And then you got games down in here somewhere. Get paid to play games. And I actually have a whole category for Performance Given Network. But all those pages are there, and you can do something like that later when you're done with the original template and you have Google AdSense on your site. We got those 10 pages out of the way. And then what did Rory say next in this video that you're going to watch if you already watched on Tuesday night? He said start at the top and just work your way down to the bottom, right? Starting at the top, most of it's done, isn't it? Performance Given Network. Oh, I put professional karaoke's in there. Oh, goodness. But anyway, you're going to do the Performance Given Network pages and the Wine Magic page, and you're just going to keep going down. And as he was going down through those, he said, you've already done this one, so you don't have to do it again. You've already done this one, you don't have to do it again. He said, start at the top and work your way down, right? Okay, so let's go back to the training site. Going to get out of step 1. Now we're going to go to step 2. So what does step 2 say? We're going to get Cache Network set up because we're going to need Cache Network. You get that from your MSI. And you're going to need that for all the rest of those pages. And you're going to join these groups, Tipping Circle, RoboForm, Computer, Coinbase, because you're going to need it for those pages. Let's keep scrolling. What does it say to do? Oh, it says, let's go into arts and entertainment, finish the pages. Then we're going to go to beauty and cosmetics and finish the pages. Blockchain, finish the pages. Clothing and apparel, finish the pages. Computers and internet. Just starting at the top and we're going down, aren't we? Same thing that's over here in the menu. Starting at the top and going down and finish the pages in every category. There's no difference between what we've always been saying and doing and what's on the training site for step 1 and step 2 than the new 50-minute video that just puts all of this together in one video to get them from the beginning of step 1 to step 7. Because after you finish all those categories, what's next? Step 3, modifying your category pages. So what did he say in the video? There's your category page. Beauty, come on, move faster, please. I did click on it already. Look how long it's taken to respond. Let me close Skype and see if that gives me a little bit more resources. You got to modify your category page, everything between the 2 call to actions, right? You're going to leave that link to the page. You're going to leave that link to the page, and you're just going to modify what's in between the 2 call to actions. Same thing the training site says. Modify your category pages. Then we're going to go to step 4. Add additional pages to your PBS. Everyone should be adding at least 5 pages of your own material, your own stuff. If you want to write it for an existing product, great. But as long as you wrote it, not modified a page that you already have, or wrote a new page. You have something you love to talk about, write a page on it. It doesn't have to be something monetized. It could be something you just have passion about and you want to share with your readers that brings value to your page. You should be making at least 5 new pages. But it's been right here. You said it on the video, and guess what? It's right there at step 4. There hasn't been any changes. Then step 5 is what? Get performance response magic added to your website. Gonna watch the video, follow carefully, go slow, follow directions. If I can get response magic done the first time, anybody can, trust me. Just watch it and go. Now, what's next after response magic? As you finish each one of your page, and I'm not sure if you said this in the video or not, but as you finish each page in step one, those first 10 pages, then you start at the top and you start working your way down. As soon as you finish each page, you should run at least one ad. You don't have to be the ad king and queen in the beginning while you're still working on your site. Just run one ad when you're done with the page. Go to the next page, finish it, run one ad. Go to the next page, finish it, run one ad. And when you get down to step 6, now you're going to start doing a lot of advertising. Now your pages are done. You have time to sit down 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week, whatever you have, and spend a couple of hours just posting ads. And you're posting ads to your anchor pages or something you want to feature on your site, but it should be mostly your anchor pages. That hasn't changed. It's been right here in the training site the entire time. And then what's step 7? Google AdSense. That's this whole video, going from step 1 in the beginning, finishing the 3 anchors, come back to your page, your website, start at the top, work your way down to the bottom. You only have to do each one once. There's only like, I think, I wish I should have taken account before we got started, but there's only like 42, 43, or 44 pages that you actually have to modify, because some of those 47, 48 are duplicates, right? The one page in different categories. All right, so after you do Google AdSense, and this is like, you know, this is when you're going to have your first big celebration. You're going to watch this video, and you're going to watch this video, but also back behind here, there's another video. Write that down. Oops, sorry. Oh, I didn't share sound anyway. Write it down. There's 3 videos to watch for Google AdSense. You want to get Google AdSense like Dell just did today? Go slow, follow the steps from step 1 all the way down, post an ad after you finish each page. When you're done with all your pages and you get into step 4 or step 5, what was it? Link posting. Step 6, you're going to be posting ads more frequently, and you do that for 2-3 weeks. You're going to be ready to apply for Google AdSense. And if you watch that video, you should get approved. There's a really good chance, a very high probability you're going to get approved the first time if you do it all right. If you modify every paragraph on every page, that's 100% unique content, you get every page done, and then you do a good review of your site with your instructor. And I want to talk about that for a second too, before you apply for Google AdSense. I just did this with one of my instructors. I think it was yesterday or the day before. We did a review of their site. Here's how I do a review of their website. The first thing I say is, did you modify 100% of the content? And they say, absolutely. Excuse me. Not, hey, check my site. Do you think I did enough? Because if somebody asks me that question, I immediately say, no, you didn't, or you wouldn't be asking me that. Is it 100% unique and original? Yes, it is. Okay, have you, did you do the modify the content on these anchor pages as well? Oh, goodness. It's going to hold me up again. Yes, I did. And I could pretty much go to, especially the wine page or any of the anchor pages, and I could read the first paragraph and tell if they modified the content or not. And then I usually just go down near the bottom somewhere and read another one of those paragraphs. I don't have to read the entire page to know whether they did 100% of the content. So here's how I do it. This is what I did yesterday. Pull up each anchor or category page one at a time, and I'm going to right mouse click that link. Does it open up to the right page? Free television. Yes, it does. I'm going to right mouse click every one of these links and make sure they're good links. And I have no errors and no broken links. There are broken link checker programs out there, I know, but I've also seen them make mistakes. How are you going to learn even more? Doing it the old-fashioned way. Go through and just check every one of them. Does it open up the page that is supposed to open up? Or do you have an error or a page not found, or what are the other errors we get? 404s and 500s and stuff like that. make sure every single one of these links are good. And I walk all the way down through the entire site, checking every category page to make sure that those links, I right mouse click them and they open up and go to the page that they're supposed to go to. So now I know the content is unique on every single page. The category pages all have good navigation between the category page and the offer page, because that link is going to send them to the page. No broken links. And if you want to, you can actually click on any one of the pages and do the same thing, right mouse click all the links on your page. Do you want to chance it with a broken link checker? Go right ahead. And if the broken link checker says you're 100% good, then you're 100% good. That's up to you. Personally, I'm going to go through and click each one. I'm going to right mouse click it and make sure it goes where it's supposed to go. If I've checked every one of these links, I don't have any doubt in my head when I apply for Google AdSense that those links, that Google's going to come back with a bunch of broken links or navigation issues on my website. That makes sense? Hopefully. All right, so then after you're done with Google, after you've did a good review of your site, you're going to come here, watch the 3 videos, apply for Google AdSense, and then you're going to do this .txt, what's it called? My eyes. .text file to the tech department and get them to put that into your site. And then steps 8 through 10 is all about mastering the art of performance blogging, right? Let's see, what did I have to say about 8 through 10? Yeah, no, that's it. 8 through 10 is mastering the art of performance blogging and submitting to the search engines. We got in here all the blogging for cash webinars, learning how to do social media, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all that stuff. Step 11, the best step, celebrate that you've made it this far. That's where, so step 7 is our first celebration. We got Google AdSense. Let's pop a cork, Dell. No, okay. And then step 12 is going to be your last celebration. That's what Rory just did in the video, guys. There are absolutely no changes on that video that he just did that I played on Tuesday night, what we've all been doing all along, just following the steps in the training site. Step 1, 10 pages, 3 anchors, get the pages done. Step 2, start working on the rest from top to bottom, category after category after category. And it's the same thing that's on the training site. There's absolutely no difference. So that's it. That's really all I wanted to cover tonight, is to clear up. There is no difference between what we've been doing or what Rory just did. But what I do want to add is this. What Rory did was break it down. He put it all together with like a roadmap from start to finish to get Google AdSense. But he also showed everybody there's not as many pages in there as you think. So I think that video is great. He said he's going to put it somewhere in step 2. I think he said the bottom of step 2. When I talk to him next, I think I'm actually going to suggest that he put it in step 1 between episode 9 and working on the anchors. Everybody should watch that before they start working on the anchors and go to step 2. In step 1, they're going to need your tipping circle link, right? Because they're working on Performance Given Network. Step 2, they're going to need a Cash Network direct link. Make sure that stuff is in your homework email. Make sure they have it. Make sure you're telling people when you walk them through the site, don't go to step 2. Yes, it does say click here right next to it, but look at the top. It also says get the link from your instructor. There's always that chance that their instructor is retired, or their instructor is taking time off, or their instructor is new and doesn't even have some of these yet. So it's still there that they can join by clicking this. But if you want to get credit for it, make sure you're walking them through the training site and make sure you tell them get those links from your instructor. All right. So yeah, the video they put together is brilliant. And what's coming up, I know I'm going to open up the mic for Linda and Stacy here in a second. What's coming up, as most of you know, the programs are not going to be open to a new student in PBS unless they have Google AdSense on their site. Let me stop sharing. What do we do, Lou Stacy? All right, so
I'm here. I got
there you are.
doubled, but I'm
There
back.
you're back. Good deal. All right, so I think what we're going to do is clear it up and create a good roadmap. I am going to ask them to put it in step 1 instead of step 2. Right between you watch the help guide, watch episode 9, watch that video. Before they even start on the anchors, before they even start modifying pages, watch that video. Then they got a really good understanding of what they're going to do in step 1 and step 2 before they even get to that point. So I'm gonna ask him, but I'm sure he's got his reasons why he said step 2 also. I'll suggest it. We'll see where it goes. Either way, it's going to be either in step 1 or step 2. Right? He knows better than I do. He knows better than any of us do. He knows why he wants it there. I'll find out. We'll ask him. So before we open it up for any Q&A, Stacy or Linda, do you want to add anything to that?
I'm good.
And thank you for putting up with my nasaliness.
Just always get your links from your instructor.
Yes.
No exceptions. Do not click on any of the links on your own pages.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Okay. You want to hear disheartened instructor, click on one of those links and tell them that you signed up for something. We need to go through the instructors.
Rory calls, what's he say? Mind your business, right?
Yes.
So it used to be that if somebody made that mistake, we had a contact at the engineers over with our anchors that could fix it. Can't do that anymore. Even at first we could get it fixed, then it was a fee for getting it fixed, and it was increments of $50 each every time you need to get it fixed. Now we can't even do it anymore. It's a waste of time for the engineers because we're not minding our business. So make sure that you give them that stuff in the emails, explain it to them, they understand it thoroughly, and they never click on one of those links on their website, or go in there and put your link there. If you feel that they weren't paying attention or it might happen or that accident can happen, put your links on their page. And if they click on that and go, well, then it's yours. That's good to go. Some people get anxious and you could be on back-to-back calls and busy for 6 hours and they couldn't get a hold of you. So they went to the website, they clicked on a link. If we didn't make it clear to them, that's going to happen. And I think it does happen, but not very often. It's getting pretty rare, actually. But we can't yell at the new person because they got anxious and excited. So, you gotta take all measures to prevent that. So I'm glad you brought that up too, Stace. I should have covered that as I was going through it.
Always good to track anchor links in those pages.
Yep.
This is
just go put your links in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk them through the training site, and then step 1, and I send them the homework email. It's got all the links they need for step 2. I kind of give them a heads up. I'm sending you your homework email. At the bottom of the homework email is all these links for step 2. You can peek ahead, but please don't click on that stuff. It's in your email. And I haven't had that happen in a long time because I do it. I make it very clear. Thank you very much. I would like that $5 of free Bitcoin or whatever we get from any of those referrals. All right. Yep. So if you don't have anything to add, Linda or Stacy, we'll open it up to Q&A. So it's not even 9:30 yet. So that's all. I really wanted to get that accomplished. I just clear that up for everybody and show them how good that video actually is. And don't feel overwhelmed because it's 50 minutes long. My goodness, it's a roadmap to successful business. All right, so if you got a question, go ahead and raise your hand. If you don't know how to raise your hand, you look down on the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little smiley face that says reactions, and you can click on that and it'll say raise hand.
And now they pour in.
There we go. Andy Perriman's first. I think he was. He's on top of the list.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that you don't forget to put the link in the chat because I have had students asking for it. So.
You're all right, Andy. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I'll put it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there now, but I won't send it till the end so we can stay focused on this. So Stacy, can you click on the unmute the person?
Yeah.
Is that host only? Okay, go ahead and unmute
Yep,
Garfield.
Mr. Garfield.
Oh, can you hear me?
We sure can.
Okay, when writing your pages, I'm running into this error. It says you're linking another page with the words you want to rank this page for. And at the end, it says, don't do that. How do you fix that?
What you have done is you have highlighted the keyword or key phrase for that specific page and put a link in it. Don't do that.
Don't
So
do
like
that.
if you so if you
I'm
highlighted
confused.
the word fine wines and your key phrase is fine wines and all you
Okay.
highlighted was just those two words, you've just highlighted the key phrase. What you want to do is highlight more than just that key phrase,
Okay,
and you will conquer that. I've proven it out multiple times now with a few students.
okay, all right. Thank you.
Four hands went down, so they all must have had the same question you had, Garfield.
I guess so. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and Marita.
Got to meet Marita today on the live BRT calls.
Hi there.
How are you?
Thank you for going through this. I have been out of commission for a little while, and so I'm refreshing my memory and trying to get back into the swing of things. So I'm so grateful to all of you. You mentioned something you were very adamant about mentioning, not to click on your own links. And I'm not absolute on this. So would you clarify what happens if you did and what happens?
Well, nothing horrible happens. I'll go ahead and screen share again. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Can you see the screen again?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down to step 2. Nothing horrible happens, nothing bad happens. When you get into step 2, you're gonna need a referral link to sign up for Tip and Circle, and one for RoboForm, and one for Computa, and one for Coinbase. And when you get your account set up and you put those links, your referral links on your pages, your students are going to click on your link so that you get credit for referring them, right? So if they just click here, it's okay. It's not a horrible thing. Rory's going to get credit for it. It's not like somebody outside of our organization.
Right.
But Rory would rather see you get the credit for that than himself, right? But he'll
That's
take
very
it.
nice of him too.
Right.
On
he'll take it.
You know,
On-
I
On Tipping
respected that
Circle
with you.
and Cash Network Direct,
Mhm.
I have the ability to change those to
Oh,
the correct
shouldn't,
person.
What?
shouldn't have said that.
But you will you will owe me.
Yeah, then you're gonna owe Stacy a favor. She does enough.
Yeah.
All right. So actually, if you click for Cash Network Direct,
Yeah.
and hopefully you get this directly from your MSI, but all the MSIs are here as well. So you can click on your MSI. If your MSI is Linda Horn, click there and get Linda Horn's link.
Oh.
If you don't know who your MSI is, then click on this one right here and I'll edit.
No.
Just kidding.
You
Just
can
kidding.
ask
Just
your
kidding.
instructor.
I'll
Just
just
kidding.
give that to Donna. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Donna's right there.
Good answer, Marita.
I know.
Everybody loves Donna, and I'm sure you all know.
What's not to love? What's not to love?
Exactly.
Stuff, screen share.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
You're very much welcome and glad you're back.
Me too.
All right.
All right, now there's only one more hand up. It's just that Candace Lundstream lady.
The second one came up. So we'll do Candace first. She doesn't have her bling on tonight.
No,
I
I
got
don't. No, I don't. I'm actually in a different room because it's too loud out there.
That was quite patriotic. I love that whole outfit. Yeah.
Thank you. I got the hat actually I found in Orlando when we were up there.
Oh,
Go pick up my student Connie. She was, I was excited, but thank you very much. Question, Marita, was that the woman?
mm-hmm.
Okay, just to clarify, I don't know if she was referring to when she asked you, what did you mean by don't click on your own link? When I
Don't click on those links on a training site.
I know what you're saying, but
Yeah.
is still an issue about clicking on your own links before you get Google AdSense, like on your own pages?
If you click on any of the links on
No.
your page
Mm-hmm.
and you sign up, let's say you go to the Fine Wines page, you watch the video and you decide you're so excited, you're going to sign up, you click that link, you're signing up underneath Rory, not your instructor.
Correct.
Yeah, she's talking about on the
Or-
offer pages. If you click on your own link, are you going to get in trouble with Google AdSense? Does it look like fake traffic? You're hopefully doing that as your review to get through there. And by right mouse clicking and open it in a new tab, I really don't think one click on your page is going to have Google AdSense going, oh, look, they're clicking on their own stuff, creating fraudulent traffic. I've done it that way. I've taught it that way. Never had that problem.
Honestly, to tell you, did too, but I was really pressured and told not to, but it's so hard
Yeah.
not. But
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
I do it and I teach it that way. I've never had a problem, but also remember this, they're gonna finish their site and they're gonna do a review, right? And now they're gonna do 2 or 3 advertising before they actually apply for Google AdSense.
Right.
So that stuff's almost gonna be
You pushed it way back.
insignificant anyway. Yeah.
Okay, thank
You
you.
agree, Stace?
I do.
Good. Linda, you agree with that?
Yeah, the other part that I teach my people is when they're in the edit mode, if they need to know more information about something, they can copy and paste that link in a new search bar. They're not going to sign up that way, but they're getting information to write about.
Right. Beautiful. All right. Good, Candace? All right. Thanks, man. Susan Bishop.
Yep.
You got to,
Yeah. Where'd you get that list of all the GSIs and MSIs and stuff? I've never seen that.
that was on step 2, the very first link for Cash Network Direct. If you just click on that, it'll take you to that page with all of the MSIs on it.
Okay. All
It's
right.
in
But
the
that's-
RRR training page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main training site, RRR247.com/RR.
That's
Okay,
not a
so
way to contact any of us. That
The
is
second-
just our links.
That's just a link, yeah.
second page. The second
That's
step.
on the first page, scroll down to step 2,
Step-
and then
step
you'll
2.
see all those, used to be group 2 links. Now it's just step 2 links.
Step 2. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Linda Miller.
Hi, guys. I have a few questions actually. I joined about 2 weeks ago or so, and I've gotten my first page up today, the main wine page. I'm moving on to Wine Magic, and I got my Velveeta. I got that package today. And but I've been sick the past few days. But my questions are, one, that list. Is there a difference between mentors, MSIs, and instructors, or is that just one word or 3 words for the same thing?
Your mentor is something that Rory talks about in a couple of the different videos. You're going to have a one-on-one mentor, which is also your instructor.
Because I didn't see her name on that list.
You didn't see no, those are MSIs only on that list.
Okay.
So as you move up through the different ranks of being an instructor, you got a certified system instructor, and then a gold system instructor, and a platinum system instructor, and then a master system instructor, that top level. Those are the ones where the groups are kind of, we have our own training sites. We broke up the old A team and created evolution chat groups, and we kind of monitor and police and mind our own business.
Okay.
Even though we're one big happy team, we kind of take responsibility for a lot of the training, and
Okay.
the MSIs are the ones that have links for Cash Network Direct. So If Stacy has an issue, a problem, a complaint, a call, and an email, she knows which MSI to go to say, hey, here's a person down below you that needs help.
Okay, because I was a little confused about that if it raised up in ranks or whatever as we went along. But
Yeah.
also,
Your MSI's on there somewhere, Linda.
Kathleen, it's Kathleen.
Kathleen, yeah, she's on there. She's on the list.
okay, and on the links you were talking about, because when I joined, I took the upgrade package, and I do the Bitcoin and the computer because it showed that on that upgrade, and as I was moving through before I was contacted by the one-on-one. So I hope I didn't mess anything up, or I can go back and maybe change it, because I want anybody that's getting credit due. And so I just ask my instructor to, because I did do the computer and Bitcoin.
Yeah, here, I'm going to put the link to the training site. And Kathleen, I'm sure she gave it to you somewhere in one of the emails, and you may have just misplaced it or.
Linda Francis is your instructor, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Kathleen or MSI.
So in the chat is the link to the RRR247 training site. And it's simply RRR247.com/RRR. And if you just follow that training site step by step, go to, you scroll down, there's 3 action items on the top, and then there's step 1. You click on step 1, it'll open up in a new tab. Everything I just showed for step 1 is in there. You work on your 3 anchors, and then you're going to go to step 2. When you go to step 2, it's on that main page. So you bookmark this page, 247.com/RRR. You scroll down to step 2. All of the links that you're going to need for the rest of your pages are in that area in step 2. The first one is Cash Network Direct. That's where you're going to need, that's where you'll have to create a dashboard, an account where you'll get links for all the kiosk offers, all of them. The other ones are computer, RoboForm, Excel Trip, and all the things that you were just talking about. So whatever you don't have, if you lost that email from Kathleen, although she's probably listening, I'm going to send you that email again right now. Whatever you don't have is right there on the site, and you can say, okay, don't click on those links. Okay, Kathleen, I don't have this one, and I don't have this one, and I don't have this one, and she'll get it to you.
Okay.
If you lost it, or she may, if she's listening right now, she'll probably send you an email with every single one of them because you brought it up.
Okay. Last but not least, on the Velovita boxes that I got today for the, or yesterday that I got for the brain, I'm not sure how to go ahead to start, marketing them, because I'm not quite there yet on that anchor page. I have to do Wine Magic, but I've been sick and I have had to be tested for COVID twice in the last 3 days. And so I don't want to fall behind, but my head's a little foggy, and because I did one of those snaps hoping it would clear it up. And
right there with you, sister, trust me. And if it wasn't for that product behind me right there, I wouldn't be able to keep my head up at this desk. I'd probably want to go take 3 naps a day.
yeah.
So I understand the fatigue. I understand how you're feeling. I understand the sore throat, the stuff you had. Oh my goodness, do I know it so well. And if you heard Stacy talk a couple minutes ago, there's still a little remnant. She's just getting her voice back too. That product is a lifesaver.
Yeah.
The brain product, I probably have 5 a day minimum.
Okay.
They last me about 3 or 4 hours. So I'll have anywhere from 4 or 5, 3 to 6 of them every single day, depending on how long that day is. The youth, I take as soon as I wake up.
That
And
one.
then 10 minutes after the youth, I have my first brain. The Zleam every night before I go to bed. That helps me sleep.
Well,
And if I wasn't getting good rest from that Zleam and I didn't have that energy from that brain, oh my goodness, I don't know where I'd be right now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
But what I was getting at, Linda, the best way to write that page, open that box, snap that thing in your mouth so you know how good it tastes and how you feel. But then in your Velovita back office, if you go to profile, I think it's account information, one of them, there's a bunch of landing pages. You have many different websites that you can use, right? But those
replicated site.
landing pages, if you click on them and read what's on there, it's going to give you all the rest of the information that you need to modify the content on those pages.
Okay, awesome. You guys are just so fantastic, and I love Frances. She's great. She's very patient with me. You all are just fantastic, and thank you so much for answering my questions.
Welcome to the team. One team.
I'm pumped.
We divvy up the training, but we're one team.
All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Philip Warner.
I don't get it. No, just kidding. I didn't really have a question. Well, I did, because when I did my tipping circle, I didn't go through my instructor. I just set it up. So do I got to change something in there?
You need to get with your instructor, have your instructor or your MSI just get a message over to Stacy so she can link you guys back together, but don't expect it to be done in 5 minutes. But they can fix it. Yeah. Gotta get your link.
Expected. Huh?
She's got a workload. Yeah, but you got to get with your instructor, go to MSI, have your MSI get with Stacy.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
And she's about to tell you some more.
Yep. With regards to Tipping Circle, when you guys are signing up, don't be in a rush to sign up through that. Okay. You're going to sign up through Prime One Chat through the phone first. Instructors, I hope you're listening. You invite your students through Prime One Chat first. Then you have them log into Tipping Circle and they will fill out their, when you're going through and filling it all out, you need to hit the box that says RRR247. Have to, because then you need to put in just your URL, your 4 or 5 character URL. You don't need to do the HTTP or the colon or the / or the .com, just the 4 or 5 characters.
There's a question, Philip. Did your instructor invite you to Prime One Chat?
I had done it before that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, well, if he got you in Prime One Chat, then you went to Tipping Circle and you used the same email and phone number, it would have been a whole lot easier. But yeah, just get with your instructor, then get with MSI, so the MSI can work with Stacy and get it, if possible, get it reattached.
We'll
What
do
happens?
that,
Yeah. What happens if you guys don't put your URL in there? Rory showed you guys the integrated apps on Tipping Circle. That you have the wine pages on there and health and performance giving network is all on there. Well, if you don't put your URL in there, those little hyperlinks are going to go to Rory's page and not your URL, not to your PBS site. It's fixable.
Well,
but I'd rather you guys do it right at the beginning to save me having to go look for you to get it fixed. So that's where going forward, just really follow your instructor's guidance, follow that training site that Niles put in the chat, click on it right now in the chat and bookmark it on your computers.
is it in there now?
It's there. Yep. If you look at the bottom, there should be a red number 1.
Yeah. That's the 247.com RRR. Is that training video?
That's the main link. That's the main training link.
I'm talking about the video Rory just did.
It's not.
Oh,
out
I haven't put that in yet to keep
Okay.
everybody from clicking on it and not paying attention to Stacy's answer. All right. Let's go over to Mr. Pope. Good seeing you again today, too.
Now, this question is for Stacy. Okay, so my student signed up for Tipping Circle. Now I can show her where to get the integrated apps link, but is that gonna, if I have her use her own link from her Tipping Circle page to sign up for chat, is that gonna work that way? And I know I'm gonna do it the way you just said from now on, Stacy. But how do I fix this now?
It's not broken. It works either way. It's just the preferred way to ensure a cleaner hookup to you is through Prime One Chat.
Your links.
But
Then
that
what
way
we-
it's no big deal because I want to get them on the app anyway. But
Correct.
yeah, no, I'll do it that way from now on.
Yeah.
So
But for this student, get her name and her email and her URL. Let's just get all three in one shot over to Chrissy because she's your MSI,
right.
and have Chrissy message me on Skype and we'll get it fixed.
So there is an issue with it. She can't just use her own link from Tipping Circle's integrated apps and sign
Oh,
up
no,
for the
I just want to
chat?
make sure. Oh, no, there's no, she can use it. No, there's no, yeah, she can use her own integrated link.
That's what we did when we originally signed up, right? I mean, we signed up for Tipping Circle, then we got our links.
Right.
So I would assume she would use her link because she's already in Tipping Circle. As long as I show her how to get her link, is that gonna work?
Okay,
Or-
if you guys have signed them up into Tipping Circle before Prime One Chat, just have them download the app to their phone. They just go to their Google Play Store. Or if you have one of those other phones, what is an Apple thing?
Which I don't have.
Stop that right now. Stop it.
You can't make those notes that we can make on our telephone.
But she can download it and then you can just connect with her that way. But you both need, now this is where the extra work, you have to make sure you both are in each other's contact list on your phone.
Contacts. Both
You're-
people have to be.
You have to
I-
have her and she has to have you, or you won't be able to connect. That's the security feature. That's why strangers cannot just find you on Prime One Chat.
Ah, good to know. Thank
You
you.
have to be mutual contacts.
Well, my point is I can fix this without bothering you. Maybe.
Go for it.
Yeah,
I will always encourage you to do that, Greg.
I know. I'm sorry. I will do it. I will
fine.
get Chrissy in the loop if I need to. Thank you.
All right. All
All
right.
Lower hand, we got there. Raymond
Raymond.
Romashevsky. Romashevsky.
Raymond.
Romashevsky's good.
Ramashevsky. All
Ramashevsky.
right.
And make it easy, just call me Ray.
All right, thanks, Ray.
I have a question concerning Google AdSense. I've listened to plenty of meetings and people talking about this question, and in training videos that you should not have duplicate pages in different categories before applying for Google AdSense. You could do it after you are approved, but before.
Okay.
it's a good idea.
Without going into where you may have seen that or where it came from or any source, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to refer back to the video Rory just made. You're starting out with a template. Everybody starts out with a template. And there, I think it's chat or game. One of them is in 2 different categories. Leave it there. Don't change that. And it's not a problem. Having one page in 2 different categories is not going to stop you from getting Google AdSense. Now
Okay.
you don't want to flood, a bunch of pages inside there. Just stick with the template that you remember. Stick with the template that you have. Follow the training steps. Finish the pages. Add 5 of your own, 5 new pages. Get Google AdSense. Then you can go put some duplicate pages in other categories or create as much as you want and add as much as you want. I've those students who have 30, 40, 50 pages on their site just for wine. And some of them are pretty close to being duplicate, but that wouldn't make any sense because why not get a new title and a new keyword? I could write about 1 bottle of wine, but have 5 different pages with different titles and different keywords for that same bottle of wine. So a new page gives me the ability to capture more keywords for that same product. The title, keyword, and content, right? But yeah, it's not going to stop you. Rory's starting you off that way, so it's not going to stop you from getting Google AdSense.
Okay, thanks.
And be sparing, I guess is the word. No, what am I looking for? You don't want to have too many duplicates in a lot of your categories anyway, because you're going to have 90 pages on the site. So that's taking up your space. That's taking up your inventory, right? You only have 90. So if you had a whole bunch of duplicates in there just to make the page look full, as you start adding stuff later, you're going to have to take some of that back out just to put new pages in. So you can only have 90 on your main menu that you could have you could have 500 of them floating, but in your menu, you could only have 90. So you wouldn't want to put a bunch of duplicates in there anyway, but having a couple, there are some like chat and game, they do belong in multiple categories. And you don't know which category. Remember, the person coming to your site, I sent them to my site with fine wine delivered to the door, but our eyes read from left to right. So they're going to see all the categories. But which one is going to cause the memory jogger for them or the impulse buy for them? Is it going to be arts and entertainment, or is it going to be sports, or is it going to be free stuff? So it's good to have some of those key pages in different categories, but not a ton of them. That makes sense, Raymond?
Yes, it does. Thanks a lot.
All right, perfect. Thanks, man. All right, Stacy, Philip Warner's coming back for a second time, so write him down for 3 cents. You can unmute Phil.
I just noticed that my last name on here is spelt wrong.
Who did that?
I'm not gonna say any names. It's
Figured it out.
Warner, WARN.
Yeah, we got you. You're under Shane.
Yes,
Got you. Yep.
How's that?
that is me. That's me.
All
Tipping
set.
circle has just been fixed as well.
How about that? See what happens when you smile real nice at Stacy and be kind to
Well,
her?
when I see you, I'll give you a bottle of wine.
Okay.
That is a great payment method.
She'll take it.
And Philip, you did good because you did put your URL correctly in your tipping circle registration.
I can sleep.
Okay, get some rest now, Philip.
Thank you.
All righty. All right,
Okay,
that looks like it for the questions, huh?
That's a good thing.
Oh, and it's 9:54 anyway, 6 minutes. We're almost at the end of the hour. So thank you guys for putting up with my nasaliness and my head clogged and my brain fog or whatever it is that's going on. I hope I've cleared up some things for a lot of people. And I'm gonna recap. Let me recap. We've got a roadmap now. Follow the steps in the training site. Get the pages done. And remember, when you finish each page, run one ad. You don't have to be the king and queen of ads. Just run one ad. And then when you get to that step, start increasing those ads for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Don't be in a hurry. Just get the pages done and keep running ads. When you get to that point where you're ready to apply for Google AdSense, spend a couple of weeks increasing your advertising to help you get your chances of getting Google AdSense, and then get building. It's going to be a great year. So that's it for tonight. And wait, Karen just put her hand up. No one left behind, Karen. What's up?
Are you going to post the video link?
Is that your question too, Rita? Okay. Yeah, it's there. I was just about to hit send, but I want to see what your questions were first.
That
Ready?
was it.
There, enter. There it is. All right. I'll give everybody a couple seconds to click on that, and I'll tell you what. Let's just